Hey guys, Chad Worthy here, and I was just feeling a little nostalgic today, and I wanted to talk about a game from years past. This here is Star Wars Galaxies, a PC game released in 2003, a game that I had actually got a credit card for and used that credit card to fund an overpriced PC just to play this game. You can see it's just kind of this big, beautiful box. You'd open it up. This one, PC games came in boxes, and I don't know if you can see with the reflection, but it just had a scene from a cantina depicting an MMO style, moment where you're just in a bar with other people online, and you could actually do that. Back then, that was big when you could like go up to somebody in an establishment and just start a duel with them or just talk to them or trade items. I mean, I just loved role playing that character. As you can tell, I do love a good role play. And then we come out with the expansion, Jump to Light Speed, which actually added space travel. And the space travel wasn't as good as it sounded. I mean, it wasn't like this MMO space thing, at least not initially. When I was playing it, you would travel to places in kind of like almost like an instance area. Um, but I do remember getting in some dogfights, so maybe my memory's shady there. But combining these two games, you would get, the planet exploration of Star Wars Galaxies, where you could go anywhere outside of town and just plant your house, build your life, be a Star Wars character. And then you'd have Jump to Light Speed, which would add, the space combat and all the missions you could go out in space. That's what they were. They were missions you could go out in space and do and level up and stuff. Ah! So whatever happened to Star Wars Galaxies? Well, they ended up changing the way it was to kind of compete with World of Warcraft because WoW came out and started crushing all other MMOs. Eventually, Galaxies turned free to play, and then they just discontinued it. And the reason why they discontinued it was because Bioware, the creators of Mass Effect and Knights of the Old Republic on the original Xbox and PC, were creating their own Star Wars MMO. Doesn't that sound awesome? Doesn't a Bioware Star Wars MMO just sound absolutely awesome? Star Wars, the Old Republic. Okay, to be fair, the Old Republic was a fun game. It was a WoW clone, but damn it, it had good combat, tons of missions. It was addictive at first. It was very story oriented, and you can include other people. Like if you're doing an instance with a few other people, a dungeon, they would be in the cutscene and kind of influence how the story played out depending on the decisions they chose. But on the other hand, aside from all that, those were the good points. And it was fun exploring planets, but it was just the same thing. An area you'd farm until you move on to the next area. This game, Galaxies, you could literally freaking travel for. I hit numlock and just hit auto drive on my speeder for like 45 minutes once into the middle of a planet. And after I came back to my PC, my guy was still going. I didn't hit any walls or nothing. And then I planted a house way out in the middle of nowhere. My friends and I built a survey outside of Mos Eisley. Like, this was cool crap. Any game where you can open up its breastplate is quite honorable. And Star Wars: The Old Republic, what happened to this festering pile of quarf? Well, it's also gone free to play. I was there for the launch of this game, and it's free to freaking play. And you know what that means for MMOs? It means time to bring it to Xbox One, because I want to see this shit here on Xbox One. And I swear, man, if we don't start getting some better MMOs, I love Neverwinter, Elder Scrolls is great, but I wanna role play.